and Daniel. It's good to see both of y'all. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see you.
So, Paul, Uncle Iro is every Avatar fan's favorite uncle. So I got to ask you, what's it feel like for you to know that fans, both old fans and new alike, are going to be looking up to you as Uncle Iro?
It's overwhelming, but it's fantastic in a really great way. Big shoes to fill from the late great Mako and Gregory Baldwin, who took over the voice after Mako passed away. He's a beloved character, and I knew it was a responsibility for me as a fan myself to really sort of bring it and do a great representation of that character, because a lot of people are rooting for him. And I was fan cast as Iro earlier on. And so with great power comes great responsibility. So I want to make sure that, we really did pay respect to that character.
And you did a phenomenal job, by the way. I've already seen it. I know it's about to drop, but I just want to give you kudos to that. Yeah. Daniel, Fire Lord Aai is the most menacing and I would also say mysterious character in the entire Avatar universe. Where did you draw inspiration for that? Because I love seeing you in this type of a role.
Thanks. Honestly, I drew inspiration from my relationship to my own kids. And that's not to say, I was like Ozai, but Ozai just made a different set of choices in how he wanted to parent. But I just remember, wanting to figure out how I wanted to strike the balance between guiding my kids and then allowing them to live their lives, wanting them to do well, but not, being a tiger parent. Ozai just goes full tiger parent.
He absolutely does. Paul, how do you set this series apart from what's been done in the past? What can old fans expect, and then people that are new to the series?
Yeah, I heard Albert Kim, who's the showrunner on on the series, he's sort of explained it. He said, this version of Avatar is not a cover, but it's more of a remix, which I think is a perfect description for it. Because if you're an old fan, there's enough of the source material that we pay homage to, that we respect it and hold very dear. But at the same time, in the adaptation from the animated world into the live action world, certain things need to be adapted in order to make the stories flow a lot better. We bring in characters a little bit earlier. It's going to be very, very familiar for old fans, but for new fans, it'll be easy enough to follow that you'll get into it and you'll invest in these characters and the rich, luscious world in which they inhabit. And it's just going to be one of these great rip-roaring adventures that'll appeal to everyone, I believe.
It absolutely does. It feels like you just get dropped in, like literally transported into this world, and like everything else melts away. And I love watching series like that. Daniel, you've voiced General Fung and then also Hiroshi Sato in the animated series, and now playing Fire Lord Aai. Would you say that you relate more to Earth Kingdom or Fire Nation?
Wow, that's a good question. When I took the little online test, I was an Airbender, so I don't know which would be the second. Both of the characters are interesting, and I guess it's nice to be able to say I've been a member of two different kingdoms.